Hey guys, Sherlock here. After the completion of the Musgrave Ritual, you guys sent me a ton of questions, so I chose 5 of them and I'll be answering those today in this video. So let's get to it. From Stephen Smith. Sherlock, what is the difference between a detective and a police officer? Well, Stephen, the main difference between a detective and a police officer is the fact that detectives do more investigative work, and they also are going to be interviewing a lot of suspects and eyewitnesses, and they'll be working more on how the case happened and why it happened and all that stuff. A police officer is set to a patrolled area, and they're the ones who are looking for suspicious activity. So I hope that answers your question. Jake from State Farm had this question. Sherlock, Hurlstone had a butler. I thought butlers were for the 17th century. Do people actually have butlers these days? Most people don't realize this, but there are thousands of men and women who work as butlers in homes and resorts, and their jobs can vary from doing the home's finances, maintaining the house, helping guests with luggage. It's not just polishing the silver, setting the table, directing maids. Don't think of Downton Abbey. Think of a really good personal assistant who's amazing at multitasking and does whatever their employer wants. That kind of thing. Naomi from New Jersey asks this. Rachel Howell's the maid. Did she run away from a fear of the crime she committed, or did she know the treatment for her hysteria? Very good question, Naomi. A long time ago, there was some seriously barbaric treatments for hysteria. They would consider it disorders, and this was exclusively for women, but they would place the patients in an insane asylum, or they would give them a hysterectomy. Either way, we've advanced a ton, and now we actually have neuroimagery, neurophysiology, and psychotherapy to help patients cover their symptoms and control them. I actually don't know why Rachel ran away, but I'm guessing most likely for the fear of the repercussions for her crime. Wanda in Wyoming had this question. Sherlock, with the completion of the Musgrave Ritual, I can't help but ask, why wouldn't Brunton have been able to survive until you and Miss Musgrave found him? Well, Wanda, here it is. I had to write down these calculations because they're pretty insane. The average person consumes at the most 11,520 liters of air per day. So let's assume the room was 12 cubic feet, right? The room that Brunton was in was a ton smaller than this, but assuming the air was filled with generic air, there would have been 339,802 liters of air, but only 67,9,604 of those liters are usable oxygen. Pretty insane. With that, he would have roughly 48.5 minutes of breathing time. Brunton would have been screaming and trying to escape, thus consuming more oxygen. Even if he hadn't been screaming, I can promise you he wouldn't have survived for more than a day. From Rob Matthews. Hey Sherlock, who was King Charles I anyway? What did he do that was so awful to make him lose his crown? Well, Rob, if you had paid attention in history class, you would know that King Charles I was actually crowned king in England, Scotland, and Ireland in 1625. Now, during his reign, there was a lot of political and religious uncertainty. A lot of the citizens didn't like this. So he was tried for treason and beheaded in 1649. But soon after, his son, Charles II, succeeded him. Alright guys, that's all I have for you, but please like, comment, subscribe, ask any questions you want. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys later. Shalom in your home. Don't be stressed, be blessed. Bye guys!